looks like that's back. Better mute myself. Alright, there we go. Overwatch shut him down. Yeah, they did. They didn't like me talking about him. They didn't like the fact that I said that I wasn't really looking forward to it. Okay. If that's up, YouTube showed an X, but I think YouTube's back up too. Huh. No. 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 Oh yeah, it went on to make a different one. Okay. That was annoying. Yeah, Overwatch shut me down. That sucks. Hey, Inner Light Flame. You moved over to the other one. Alright, perfect. Yeah, I wasn't expecting that. They really did not like the fact I was talking about Overwatch. And that I didn't want to play the game. Seriously? Yeah. No, it wasn't. It was probably my ISP doing something stupid like they usually do. They tend to do that. It really irks me. Because they do what they should do, which they wait until there's no one active at things when it's really late at night, and then they choose to do upgrades. But the problem is when they do some upgrades, it breaks everything. And it wouldn't surprise me if they were upgrading or pushing something, and it broke the connection. So yeah. It's definitely a pain in the ass. Oh. This annoyance with wanting to cough. Yeah. Well, so that's why whenever you see me playing and doing stuff. Oh man, I really want to cough right now, but I won't. I need to take a nice hot shower, hopefully clear everything else out. Like, it has been getting better. I have been getting better, but it has been a long road. But yeah, I'm annoyed with how my ISP handles things. I have been looking at, unfortunately upgrading my internet plan. Right now it's annoying because it already cost me $100. If I upgrade my internet plan, it'd be like $120. And it's like, do I really want to do that with these guys? Especially if they treat me like this? Because it's bad. If I report any issues, I immediately have to either concede and be like, there's nothing you can do to fix the problem. We need to go ahead and send out a technician. I don't want a technician here. I'm not always here. Well, you'll have to tell your office so that he can get a key to your apartment. No. I'm not allowing anyone unsupervised in my living abode. Well, you can't expect him to work on your stuff. I expect him to do what...
Hear something?
Did you... Okay.
I'll kill you.
Oh. The horse was kicking his ass. Nothing good. Your potty slide all the way down the hill. Yeah, it did. Okay. Ooh, take that. Why not switch to mobile internet? I've thought about it. I have thought about it. The problem with that... Oh, it's perfect. I wish I could have done that for a few of these people. Oh, did you raise his dead body? Awesome. Great. Use his corpse for some purpose. That's good for life. Where's my horse? I've thought about switching over to mobile internet. The problem with mobile internet is it comes through with stipulations. Because mobile internet can be like, if you are using this for Well, hang on a minute. So, it depends on your mobile internet. If you try to use your hotspot on your phone for gaming, because gaming uses a lot of data, like this. If you're trying to stream and play games, they don't allow that. Yeah, that's what he did. He moaned like that, and then he burst into ash when he was in town. It was hilarious. Oh, those cops really got worse when I took that allergy pill. That's bad. Ooh, that's what I'm suppressing. But anyway, they have rules and conditions, the terms and conditions that say, hey, you can't use our services for this. If it's determined that you are doing it with this, we will ban you from our services. That means your phone, that means your account, that means your cards. Whatever you're doing through them, they will ban. And they have internet box. I paid $50 a month for it, so it's not a hotspot. There is that, yes.
Seek now, fluid intake.
Build it. Oh, I'm struggling with that one. Maybe I should take a cough drop. Yeah, it's like, it wants to kick out. It's just a dead cough. There's nothing there to cough with. Then again, it could just be my throat killing me because I'm talking for the last 3 hours. So, yeah, I'll just halt it here and just chillax my horse. Nice, Rona. Nope, get out of the wall. You know, I wanted to stop and be in a really cool... We'll stop over here. We'll stand over this. There we go. We'll be the mighty hunter. Oh, zoom in. Okay. So, the terms and conditions can vary based on what you're looking into. The internet box you probably have allows for that. It's also dependent on what you're looking into. For me, when I was first looking into things, their idea was you can only work on the terms and conditions that are provided for you based on the distributor. Most mobile internets were only for those distributors of mobile phones. Verizon, Sprint, and various others like that. Nowadays, Cox, CenturyLink, what are the other ones? A lot of the other ones, the stupid ones. Comcast. They all have ones. What is the other one? Starlink. They all have output ones that are designed for people to be able to use satellite internet from all over. The problem is the speed. Most times, the internet that you're using is as basic as you can get. It's not fast. The faster internet you'll always find is what is direct link. The fastest internet you'll find is fiber link, because a fiber optic cable is light passing through a fiber optic cable, which is essentially just, I don't want to say it's glass, but it's more like a crystallized material. Essentially, the fiber is just clear plastic, if you want to look at it like that. That distributes light at about 90% efficiency. So you get information from one end to the other faster than you'll be able to process it through a copper cable at 20 to 30% of information passing through it. Problem, it's new. It's still making its round through things. A lot of people don't have it yet. It's slowly progressing. One of the bigger people pushing it is Google. There's a reason for that. It's because Google really wants your data. They want to know what you're doing, how you're doing, and who they can sell it to. Same with any other ISP. But they're also willing to be like, yo, we have fiber. We want you to use it, so we're putting it in places. That's making a big deal too, because a lot of places are still on old coax cable. Now, coax cable is still only about 1/4 of an inch of copper, wrapped in plastic, rubber, and other communicative devices. Well, no, it's just very basic. But it's the signal that gets pushed through it that's important. Most of the parts that go throughout the cities is fiber optic. They weren't designed for neighborhoods. Now they're getting designed for neighborhoods and personal use for people. I know one of my friends who lives in the middle of nowhere. As hilarious as this one is, the fucker got fiber before I did, and he runs at a gig up and down for $60 a month. I really want that. I really want that. Problem, he literally lives in the middle of fuck nowhere, and was the only place that this new upstart company was able to move in from, was where he's at in the city, because everyone else is like, yo, we are huge companies. We already have design parts in the city, so we're slowly making our way inwards. We're already here. This has already been done. And he's like, yo, we're here, and we're slowly encroaching. Except, we're not starting out with the basic stuff. We're starting out with fiber optic. And for a lot of people, they're just immediately like, yes, we want fiber optic. Give it to us. Here you go. $60 a month. No compromises. No changing your plans. You're just making a new account with us, and you're moving over. And everyone else is like, yes. Everyone else has already laid out the foundation. Google is doing the hard work. Everyone else is piggybacking off of them with their own fiber systems. I am stuck in the old part of the town. Not a good part, a very weird part. I'm a mix between, if you go a little further out, it's all new. If you go a little further north, there's no one there. If you go a little further south, it's busy, but it's old stuff. If you go a little further east, there's lots of old stuff out there. It's also one of the worst parts of the neighborhood. Or the city, really. So I kind of pinned on all sides with not the great part of town, but also not the best part. And that leads to a lot of issues. So not a lot of updates, depending on where I'm at. Now, I'm also looking at a few things, but if I could get better internet, I wouldn't be fighting so bad with a lot of things. Sorry about that. That one slipped past before I hit that button. Yeah. I kind of feel like one of those NPCs during one of the zombie movies, where it's like, hey bro, it's fine, I'm just dying a little, it's okay. Don't mind me. Yeah, it's kind of getting a little worse. I'm gonna do a proper sign off though. Of course you didn't change over there. Why would you? You weren't working earlier. There we go. It's the same hotkey, damn it. Yeah. We'll just ignore the fact that it made two streams and go from there. Sorry about all that, guys. I'm really not 100% yet, and I know I'm pushing things. Can't die, you're an immortal vampire. I'm working on the immortal part. You know. I kind of wish I wasn't so impetuous with that AI version of myself, though. I really wish I spent more time on that so I could actually design it to be a bit more like me. Or a sound, too, a lot more like me. There's another one I've got out there, but it doesn't sound very well. It's because I jumped the gun on it, and the audio's not the best. A lot of that leaves me going, wishing I had spent more time on it and done it proper, instead of cutting corners to make it work faster. But yeah, at least I've got that out there, so people can at least play with that for a while. That way, at least a little part of me stays around forever. I think that's, to me, important too. I've got something that will always be the immortal Morgan. But yeah, this is just me being a little sick. I'm not used to being this sick. I'm not pleased at all with the idea of being this sick, because I think I know where I got it from. And if I'm right, I got it from work. And if that's the case, then I have every reason to be angry that I am this sick, because that means that someone went into the office with this and is this sick and decided that it wasn't worth their time to keep themselves well. They decided to go to work and spread it. It's the same thing that happened with the big old C we dealt with a few months back, you know? Or not months, a few years back. Where people decided that the pandemic really wasn't a big deal, and them getting sick wasn't worth it. So let's show up to work while we're having a bad time. At least when I showed up to work feeling like this, I was wearing a mask the entire time. I refused to take it off around people unless I was standing away from them. In fact, yeah, I feel a lot of people, infect others. I use that term, accurately. A lot of people seem to think it's a very harsh choice of words. And all I have to say is you don't just leave a contagion in a room and not expect someone to get infected by it. If you leave a dirty nail on the floor when you're working and that person gets tetanus, it doesn't happen by contact, it happens because they were infected. My friend got it before, and he was known as COVID, and the doctors was a dick and dismissed their sickness. Yeah. I lost a few friends to it as well, and I'm not pleased when people dismiss it. It's disturbing in very many ways, and I don't like it that everyone was able to ignore it or move on from it and be like, it was fine. I got it, it was fine. It's like, yeah, it had a 90% survival rate. Chances are you were going to. The problem is that you didn't take precaution to make sure that no one else got it, because it wasn't a big deal. Nope. You could barely leave your bed. Sounds about right. See, that's what they were worried about me, is they couldn't tell what I got. They were thinking it was one of the chest things. What did I say? My brain keeps going back to scoliosis, but no. They thought it was a chest thing, a throat thing. They swabbed the back of my neck and throat, and they just like jammed the swab in there. But wasn't an issue. Whatever it was, I was already past, so I was healing. A lot of people were already saying that I should sit at home in complete silence. Just sit there and be silent. And I'm like, yeah, it's doable. We'll see how tomorrow rains. I might not be able to do much, but we'll find out. It'll be something. If I can't function well when I wake up tomorrow morning, then I won't stream. But I'll let you guys know, because I'll at least be in the Discord. Yeah, honestly, in most places, most places I've been using the TTS and Discord to talk, because it makes it so much easier to try and work through things, as opposed to, well, like you hear, me struggling to talk. You know, a lot easier just to use a TTS and be like, yeah, this is what's going on. Work is a lot harder than that. Work doesn't give you the same choice. I wish it did, but it doesn't. I was thinking about it. I was actually researching TTS voices to use. Okay. Oh, that's a shame you have scoliosis. I'm sorry to hear that. Seems like you've learned to live with that, and really, honestly, you've grown to conquer it, because your entire house is a zoo. You've been kicking ass. That's honestly proof enough that, yeah, it doesn't matter what it is. If the will, you're gonna kick some ass with it. There you go. That's the proper attitude you should have with things. There's a few people I know who are like that. A lot of them are big inspirations. It's that human's ability to adapt. It's a lot more than I see a lot of these streamers and people who make big deals, who make posts about, I have, what was it? I just saw one that really made me just lose all respect. I was diagnosed with autism, and how this will affect my future. How has it affected you now? This isn't a new thing. You've had it the entire time. You just have a name for it now. How does that change anything? I mean, obviously you're probably going to go on meds, go on counseling, do whatever else, but it's like, you're making it sound like you were just diagnosed with something. You've had it. You've adapted to it. You've progressed with it. You've grown. You have a name to put to it. What do you mean? You know, why do you make it sound like it's clickbait? And I couldn't stand that. And it just bugs me when I see that. Saying all this reminds me of it, and how I keep breaking myself. Is like, stop. Yeah. It's learning to get past it and learning to overcome it. Learning to live with it and adapt and overcome. That's what's important. This is something I'm going to conquer myself, because it's just a sickness. It sucked losing my sense of appetite, because I only ate because I knew it was scheduled to eat. Oatmeal in the morning, that's my breakfast. Why? I'm not hungry. Eat it. It's breakfast. But I'm not hungry. I didn't care. You're going to eat it. It's lunchtime. I'm not hungry. Alright, don't eat it. Have dinner. I'll eat something light. Okay, I wasn't hungry. Next day. Oatmeal. Why? I'm not hungry. Alright, let's not eat. Lunch. Oh man, I should get something to eat. Are you sure? Yeah, what should I eat? Nothing, I'm not hungry. Yeah. Dinner. Oh, I'm not hungry. You should still eat something. You didn't eat lunch. Did you eat breakfast? I don't think so. And there was an issue. My body wasn't saying, hey, you haven't eaten in 24 hours. You haven't eaten in 16 hours. There was no issue. There was no hunger. I was like, oh. So I snacked down a lot of stuff, and I was like, oh. Next day. Oh, you know, it's Thursday, so I got all those snacks. One of the nice bonuses from work. Okay, well, that one hit a bit harder than I was expecting. Yeah. I think I'll call it here for now. And, we'll see how this works out. If I have to pick it up tomorrow, then yay. If I'm not feeling well tomorrow, I'll let you guys know, alright? And then we can, find another day to carry this stream on over to. Now, I didn't see Ashton pop in. I was kind of hoping he would've. It looks like the trap failed. But I'll make up the stream post for him and for everyone else. And it will be set for Fridays to be end rail. So I'm still juggling if we want to do hand cam build streams every so often, and then end reel on Saturdays for a long time. Or if we want to make it a Friday tradition to do end reel for a few hours. He is like a ghost. He's fun that way though. So that's the decision we have to come to as a group, and I'd really appreciate some feedback with you guys. Do you want a long end reel stream, or you want a shorter one on Friday evenings to chill out and relax too before your weekend starts, and maybe we do something chill on the weekends? But, yeah, we'll take a vote, if anything else. I'll, put it up in the Discord and, make that up. It may not be tomorrow. I may just choose to do that Saturday or Sunday. That way, when we chill out, we can actually chill out, alright? I did like building that wood puzzle with you guys. It was a lot of fun. We got some visitors, though, apparently a lot of people don't like... A lot of people don't visit the building section. They always, they choose to wait. They choose to sit there and wait for the, Just Talking streams. Get you to rest. Yeah, I will. I'm gonna go, humidify everything and, get some rest. But thank you. Thank you guys for worrying. Alright? Thanks for looking out. I'm gonna see real quick who to raid. I think I saw Birdie go live a little earlier. Hey, there she is. Let's see here. She is playing Honkai Star Rail. She has a long name. Oh my goodness, Birdie. Why do you have knock turned on? You need to turn that off. Put it to favorites only. Birdie for life. Did you see her Elden Ring streams? Birdie was a menace. She was a good menace, but a menace nonetheless. She was actually really good at the game for a while there. Uh-huh. Oh, you need to find out her streams then. You love Birdie. That's good. I'm glad she has such a great fan. It's good. It's nice to see that cross community there. She may friend now. That's great. Oh, you should see how her dog's doing. I haven't heard about her talking about her dog in a while now. But it seems like she was having fun. Alright guys. I'm going to sign off and get some rest. I just hope I haven't overdone it this time again. I'll catch you in the next one. YouTube, thank you guys. I love you all. You as well. I can't send you off to someone else right now. I didn't see anyone I cared for online. But I'm gonna go ahead and end it, and I'll keep both the streams up. That way if someone finishes one, they can go to the other, okay? So you all take care then. Alright? Have a nice stream. Enjoy your night, and be well, okay? Love you all.